So England faces South Africa in the quarterfinal. The host nation surprisingly winning their group, Group A, that had included France and Uruguay, and they've also beaten Greece in the round of 16 via a penalty shootout to face England here in the quarterfinal. They're led by Stephen Piner, number 10, who plays on the left flank. England is starting Matthew Upson, number 20, in central defense beside John Terry. Rio Ferdinand is out with an injury. In the opening minutes, England will go on the counter-attack. Lampard passes forward to Rooney. Rooney looks up and sees Defoe. He sends it behind Booth, the big tall white defender for South Africa. Defoe with the shot, but it's straight at the keeper. He is not able to convert on the breakaway. A few minutes later, Lennon is going to pass to Lampard. Lampard with the low shot. Beats the keeper to his right. His goal gives England the early lead. Minutes later, there's a scramble in front of the England goal. Chaos until Cole picks up the ball, and he's going to lead a counterattack, barreling down the middle lane of the field. He looks up and sends a through ball to Rooney. Rooney's in all alone, but he's going to cut into the middle, but Booth, the big tall white defender, clears it to safety. Later in the first half, Rooney spots Defoe, and this time he's able to beat the South African keeper with the shot almost resembling a chip. And England goes into halftime with a 2-0 lead. A tale of two defenders, Cole and Booth. Piner tries to set up Modise, but his header is saved by Green. Later in the second half, South Africa is looking to cut the deficit in half. Modise not able to score because Upson makes a timely takeaway, filling in for the captain. Shortly afterward, England gives away the ball at midfield. Piner with the clutch takeaway and a lead pass into Zuma, but he's not able to convert the breakaway attempt. Now, late in the second half, England is not content to just hold on to the ball or take it to the corner flag. Rooney, 7-8 yards away, slots the ball between the keeper's legs to give England a 3-0 lead, and that's how the game ends. They move on to the semifinal to face Paraguay unexpectedly. Paraguay has beaten Portugal in the quarterfinal, thus denying England a chance to avenge their elimination loss to Portugal in the 2006 World Cup. Fabio Capello looking pensive. Matthew Upson once again in the starting lineup, even though Rio Ferdinand is available to play. So Capello has made a mistake by not updating his starting lineup. In opening minutes, England goes on the counter-attack. Rooney passes forward to Defoe. He's going to beat Santana. He's one-on-one with the keeper, but he passes to Rooney, his strike partner, who scores on the open net. Heads-up play by Defoe to help give England the early lead. Now, earlier in the first half, Gerrard finds Rooney, and he first times it to the far post, squeaking the ball past the Paraguayan keeper. That's a brace for Rooney in the first half. A handful of minutes later, Paraguay fails to clear the ball. England, with the tenacity to continuously cut off passing lanes and pursue. Rooney exemplifies that by winning the ball back. He passes it forward to Defoe. Defoe with the right foot shot to beat the keeper. His goal in the 40th minute gives England a 3-0 lead, and that's what England takes into the halftime break. In the second half now, Defoe receives a pretty crunching tackle. It's a scare for England while he lies on the ground in pain. Thankfully, he's able to return to play. Now Paraguay with an attempt here, but the header is well over the crossbar, and that's really the only threat they posed. England with a relatively easy 3-0 win. And they are going to the final where they face Italy, the number 4 ranked team in the world, and the defending 2006 World Cup champions. The two teams head onto the pitch, both fairly balanced throughout their lineups. There are two Italian managers, Fabio Capello and Marcello Lippi. They shake hands before the match. England once again led by Rio Ferdinand, the captain, wearing the armband, relegating Matthew Upson to the bench. He played admirably in his fill-in duties, but Rio Ferdinand is back to lead England defense along with John Terry. And Ferdinand's counterpart, Fabio Cannavaro, number 5, leading the Italian defense. Early in the match, England is looking to take the lead. Defoe once again receives a crunching tackle. That's a yellow card for Chiellini. Lampard with the direct free kick straight at the wall. Defoe passes forward to Gerard. Gerard with a great shot, left-footed, but it misses wide left. Later, Italy's got a throw, and Marchisio with a lob pass to the far post. Cole with the clearance, and then the block on the ensuing corner kick. Comes in toward the near post. Chiellini heads it toward the far post. Giardino, he's all alone, but he misses wide. Now, just before halftime, it's still 0-0. England is looking to score first. Defoe, great shot, left-footed, but it hits the post. Moments later, England wins back the ball. Gerard passes to Rooney, but he first times it straight at Buffon. And the teams go halftime, still tied 0-0. Rooney with the giveaway. Giardino, he goes in, but Ferdinand with the clutch tackle. He does concede the foul, but it's outside the box. However, Pirlo is not able to take advantage. It's a corner kick, the second half. England with the lame clearance attempt. And there's a lobbed opportunity, pass toward the far post, but Italy is not able to convert. Defoe once again receives a foul. The referee initially plays advantage, but he calls it back. Lampard will step up to the spot, 24 yards away, and he will score. What a fantastic goal. Picture perfect. In the 76th minute, here's a replay. The Italian wall did not jump, but I don't know if that would have made a difference. Buffon not able to get there in time. Now, late in the game, England loses the ball midfield. Italy's on the counterattack. Di Natale running down the left side. But Ferdinand is there to take away the ball. Italy's got a corner kick. Grosso with the header toward the near post, but it's wide. England is clinging to a 1-0 lead as stoppage time approaches. Defoe receives the ball at the penalty spot, takes a touch, and beats Buffon. Low and to his right. England going for the jugular, not content to just hang on to the ball or take it to the corner flag. And that late goal all but seals the win for England. They're able to hang on and win England's second World Cup tournament. Cannavaro in tears, not able to lead his team to a successful defense of the 2006 World Cup tournament. Capello celebrating with his players despite beating the national team of his nation. England fans are celebrating. England able to overcome the rivalries of their clubs and beat their opponents. Arguably, they did have a pretty relatively easy path to the finals. Serbia, South Africa, Paraguay before they faced Italy. The group with the US, Algeria, and Slovenia wasn't particularly tough either. So similar to in the real life 2018 run, they did have a pretty easy path, but you can only play who's in front of you, and that's what England has done in this playthrough. And here's the traditional captain's raise of the trophy. And a pretty good tournament from the players overall. All players averaging a 7 rating. A couple of players averaging a 6. Rooney with 5 goals. Defoe, Lampard with 3 apiece. Gerrard with 2. Heskey with 1. Lennon, Rooney with 3 assists. Here is the results of the knockout stages. Germany beating Paraguay in the third place game 5-2. Robert Green among the best goalkeepers of the tournament. John Terry representing England. Lampard and Gerrard representing England as midfielders. England and Defoe, they formed a great partnership during this tournament. Rooney wins the golden ball as the best player of the tournament, and he also shares the golden boot with Deco.